Hello and welcome back. I'm bballjo and this is Transport Fever 2. Today we have one big mission. Optimize the network and save the fuel. Optimization. Why? Because a lot of our stations are slightly overflowing already, and I don't love that. That is passenger and cargo. Plus we have this guy over here that I really don't want to lose. So we're going to start with just making sure that we can save this guy. And by saving just mean I don't want it to close. And all we really need is one base connection to get those things going. Okay. Yeah, we still have this funny rail around here to push the city to grow this way, which so far it's kind of doing. We have the same thing going on this side. That super fun rail over here. And yeah, it's doing the same thing, but at some point I'm hoping that it starts pushing into the waterfront also a little bit, but we'll just have to wait and see how that's going to go. But let's decide on what we want to do here. So we have the fuel refinery there, great. We have the fuel refinery right here. We have the oil refinery sitting over here. We also have another one over there, obviously, but that one's not as exciting. And then we have two oil wells sitting right here by Marlboro, and it would be lovely if we can use both of them. And how do we want to move things around? Well, it is a 1-to-2 ratio, 1-to-2 always. And the 1-to-2 ratio happens here. So if we bring 2 crude oil in, we can get 1 oil out, and then after that it becomes a 1-to-1 on this side. And I believe we can get up to, what was it over here? Yeah, we can get 400 units out of this, so we can get 800, which means 400 if we do the math right. And I'm never sure if I do the math right, but that's fine. This guy's not overloaded yet or even maxed out, but that is okay. But yes, our max refinery level is 400, which means we can use 800 units of crude oil, which is 2 full oil refineries, and that's both of these that I would like to connect to. We do have to ask the question of, do we want to use a cargo train right away, or do we want to do this by truck? We have a lot of money, obviously, so I think a cargo train is not out of the question. We already have this line that runs all the way through here. We also have this cargo line that effectively is the connection that we want. It's just currently not fully connected here, but I think we can do something underground or above ground that goes through this station, or really readjust the station a little bit. That's also a possibility. These cars are slightly blocked by what's going on here. I don't really love that they're trying to go for my truck stop there. Now that seems like a them problem, not a me problem, so we will see if we have to figure that out. But it feels like Marlboro, that station, is going to grow a little bit just so we can make all of this work the way that I want it to work. Now, where is the fuel train going to go? Honestly, I want St. Ives East to be our main fuel distribution hub for the region at least, and I don't know what that translates to, because once Backup and St. Ives have fuel demand, and then Arundel maybe will get fuel demand too, I have a feeling we will look at 200, 300 units in both cities. And that will pretty much use most of the fuel that we have available there, and then Eastham may be able to take a little more of that as well. But it's just going to be, it is only what it is. So what I'm really getting at is, even if we have this as a fuel delivery station, we still will only run 50% full. So the 2 oil wells here will bring oil down here or here. Then we're going to truck stuff in between the other places, and then just distribute the fuel from here. So we will never take any liquids back to this side unless we decide that we will deliver to Marlboro, which we're currently not delivering fuel to Marlboro. That is actually good news, and South Petherton the same thing. That's actually really good news, because now we can use this as a medium stop. The problem, and this is a big problem, and it's a self-imposed problem. No, if you're cheating the system like I'm trying to do here, where we have a fuel refinery here, then have the distribution over here for fuel, then at some point when the Backup and St. Ives do request fuel, there will be a demand that this refinery will probably try to supply, and that demand will mean a diminished supply for Marlborough and South Petherton, and Presol if that desires some fuel at some point. So if I set up a route now, it may work for a while until these cities grow enough to require the 4th and 6th cargo type. We're already at 5 up here, so backup is just about there. And then this route may not work anymore. But is that a problem for future bballjo? Yes, that's a problem for future bballjo, because we can at least get a 75% rate until then, which is also worth something. Cool. Now that we talked about all of that, how are we going to make this work? This is almost flat. This is more flat than I gave it credit for initially, which is really good news, because now we can undo the things that we did last time when we built a bridge here, because it does look very flat. It's not perfectly flat, but it looks flat enough where I feel that I can do something like this. Give me 4. This is fuel, and we're going to expect a lot of fuel to go through here, and see how this looks, just for measures. Yeah, that looks flat, and I would almost say, no, that's not what I need right now. I want track. I would almost say that this is flat. Yeah, this is flat. This will totally work here. Can we connect both of the refineries right away, or do we need to have a cheeky little, there's a kink here, and I don't want that kink. Do we need any type of, and there's a curve already down here, which I would like to use for the connection, just to make it look prettier. Do we have any desire or need, catenary? Yes, good. For trucks here, you know, possibly we will have a truck station in the area anyways, and we will not require both of these to be connected in the beginning, but I do want them to become part of the network relatively soon. So here's what we're going to try. Give me some rural, I don't know why that word is so hard, but it is. Give me some rural connection. Let's make you pop up a little bit. Bridge pillar collision, that's not a problem because this is the easiest one to fix. There you go. And then this should be pretty usable, and I think we are not currently tethered to that side. So let's try this again, just with a little bit of tetherage. Now we're tethered, and I do want to be relatively close to the tethering on this side of the behavior. And then give me just a big cargo station, and yeah, sure, we'll do a little extra of that. Get you tethered. It is tethered. Okay, and it's trying to go up here. We don't want it to jump like that. I much rather have the jump happening closer to where the bridge is starting. There you go. Now we're talking. If you can stay flat, maybe that's good enough. Because I don't want this to look crappy, but I also know that when I build it, there's not much of a choice. So here you go. Connection established, and that looks crappy. Good job. Well done. Try again, this time with not that, definitely not that. Oh gosh, not that. No, please not that. Instead, we're going to go connect there, and don't love it. Give ourselves a little more room here, and still swan neck, don't love it. Don't remove the whole thing, remove from here. Okay, remove that little piece, and it's serviceable. Let's call it that. It's still not the roundness that I was expecting here, but we have that connection, which is good. And with this road connection, we could... Ooh, you know what? I actually hate it. It kind of does what we needed to do, but I kind of hate it because we do want this connection to also exist. I know this is not the best, and it will probably cause a little bit of backing up. But in the grand scheme of things, that's actually the connection that we want, because we do need road deliveries to actually do something useful. M for slope up. Now we have a bridge, and that bridge is already allowed. The bridge is ugly, and it's a hump. 2 reasons for not doing this, and I think the problem is on that side, not on the bridge side. Let's try this again. Shift and M, Shift and M, Shift and M, and it kind of shifted over. I don't know if you saw that. That was kind of uncalled for, but Shift M up. No, it tries to make this funny shift. I don't want a funny shift here. I just want to shift. Can you I don't need you there. And I don't need you to be on that height. How about this height and then page up? Nope. Period. Yes. Nope. Can't. N. Nope. There we go. Why so complicated today? Yeah, I don't know. This is good. This is effectively flat. This is honestly all I want, and it should give me the connections that we need here. We have such a nice embankment on that side that I really don't want to give up on that. So let's see. Will you do me the honors of not float in the air instead? Nope. Not float in the air instead. Give a good connection here. Yes, you give me a good connection there. You can come over here. We're still connected. That is what we were looking for. And now we can get this one a quick upgrade to bigger road. Nope, we cannot. Okay. Let's give you a more reasonable flow of road then until we get a connection in here. There you go. Make this one straight. Yep, that's fine. Much better. And now click on this and it's white. It's highlighted. That's all we care about in this case. Because now, at the end of this, we can simply put our truck stop. I want at least 2 truck connections. I want you as default long as possible. And I'm actually going to put you like this and put a little bit of a swan neck road in here just to keep it interesting. Just a little bit. Yeah, it's obviously we could push this over to the left a little bit if we wanted to, but no, I'm going to leave it like that because I don't hate it enough to change anything about it. That should be good on that side. On this side, let's get us a cargo dock. This is just for show. It really doesn't do anything. A little more storage because we can. And then give me another big piece of road. In this case, it really just has to be an industrial service road like so. That looks good. And then this guy, let's make this look like an industry. Have something connected there. And then have a snaky road come down the hill from here. Come on a little more straight, like 90 degree-ish. There you go. Now you're doing it. And get me connected into right there. So we have both fuel, and then we have a distribution hub already here connected that can at least go to Marlborough and South Petherton, and more if we want to. Done almost with number 1. How long do we want this connection to be? Oh, that's a beautiful question that I don't have an answer to at the moment. But what I do know is that we need... I'm tempted. I have temptations. I have big temptations. I like my temptations. We're going to do something different. What am I doing? You will see in just a moment. We need 2 pieces of track there. That is the width of the station that will sit there, and then this is the extra track on that side. Okay, so far. Get rid of all the middle connections. Yes, it's going to complain, but I think you can guess what I'm about to do. I just wanted these to be... I can't control Z that one. I really... That's where my finger went right away. I'm like, oh, that wasn't right. Control Z. And it said, no, I don't think so. So that one here... Okay, and I do have to do this because I am doing this because I'm scared that I'm not going to get the rail connection that I want. But even if I get a rail connection here, it never looks good when I connect these. You see the double pillars on both sides? They kind of just overlap and they never make a good looking team. So instead of doing that, we're just going to stay a little apart right here, and I can probably move you in 1 or 2. Honestly, 1 or 2 is actually a really good idea. Let's do this. Okay, then get rid of this, because this is really just here to keep my my bridgehead at the height that I have. Okay, this will look stupid. Yes, that's not how bridges work. Okay, Control Z, all of that. We tried, not gonna work. It's okay. I've done worse before. These are now still at the exact same length. We still have the bridge that we had before, and we can put the piece of road in that existed here that we accidentally fat-fingered away. And now we can probably merge back into the track right here. Give me a little bit of road so we don't delete too much. That was the tentacle that was deleted. I don't know if you saw that. But I would like that tentacle back, please. There you go. Tentacle back. Cool. Not sure that we're using that, but I would guess that we are using it, so I don't want to lose that connection right there. This one is a little bit too straight for my taste. But look at that straight line. That 90-degree line is really running into this little bridge right here, and that's what I wanted. This looks great. Okay. What did you do? You're actually missing one thing. Okay. Undo. We're almost there. Trust me, this is going to be worth it. We're almost there. I'm currently aiming at this track in a straight line, which is not what I want. I want to aim at this track in a straight line, so we can use the middle pieces for the rest. No. Why? Why is this one where you have feelings about stuff? Let's try something. I will regret this, potentially. There's a high possibility of regretting this, but we have this tiny little piece of track left over right here. We could move over that way. Okay. Oh, you're gonna regret this so hard. Yes. Let's see if we can get this. Oh no, this is fine. Because this bridge is still exactly on the same height that we had before. The only thing that we don't have is the exact same length that we had before, but I think that is something we can certainly play with and make it work. I don't know. There we go. Yeah, you're trying to be cheeky and cute here, but there's no room for that. Let's see. Yeah, no, it's not going to let me build you in there because you are now a little bit curved. Okay, that's fine. The bridges don't have to be in the exact same spot. They are actually allowed to have their own feelings and opinions, so that's great. Let's go to right there. Nope, right there is where the point is. Okay, take this one away. Snap to this side, come all the way out here, good. B for deleting all the things that I just built, and then we are pretty much done. Could this be done a little better with a little better angle? Yeah, probably, but a little swing just over one track is really not something that I'm terribly concerned about. You say that, but then you're making the swing, so you may as well make it count. Can we make the swing over here? No, you just made it worse. Good. That's what I wanted. So 1, I didn't. 2, 3, and then 4 is the track that we had earlier. Let's remove everything that we don't care about anymore, and then we get this connected. I'm sure... No, that wasn't a problem 2 seconds ago. I can't even. Get rid of you. Make this bridge. No. Make the bridge that you had before. I want the bridge again. Don't act like this has to be a thingamajob. There we go. Then give me the road piece. Good. No, not there. Right here. Yes, thank you. And now you have the connection that you had just a minute ago, and you wasted everyone's time. But I tried, and sometimes trying is all that matters. So they're connected. Are we bothered by this bridge being a little longer on that side than on this side? Yes, just a tiny bit. Just the tiniest of bits. Okay, let's see if you can make it close. That's not going to work, so you have to start a little further out here. This is about as long as I think we're going to go. Get this one all the way out here, remove that, and voila, we did it. 2 bridges that are similar enough. Come on, autosave. Don't do that. Okay, that looks good. Then let's fill in the middle. Because that looks silly if the middle is just like a big gully. We're going to do the same thing over here. Just a little more strength, please, so we don't have to wait that long. Yeah, there we go. Fill all that in. We can even put a couple trees in there. Get the tree gun out. This will look beautiful. There you go. A real good engineer built this whole thing. Just a couple gaps left over. Nobody's going to notice. So now we have that done, and I did that so I can remove track on this side again. Wow, we are this one station. No optimization has happened yet. And I am still not really done. I'm trying to take this back one piece at a time, so I actually have the all the opportunities that I wanted. You didn't quite do what I expected you to do, so you go back here, and then I would like you to run onto the outside track. Good, got it. So, can you see why we did this? Good job. We did that so these pieces of track can actually be serviced, attacked, gotten to from both sides of the track without really blocking the outside connections or the outside tracks. Oh, come on, I know that you can get in here. So that the outside tracks trains can always continue to do what they were doing before, and the tracks over here can still act like a thing. I'm adding a tiny bit of extra track here just so I have a way to add a little bit of a run out to this section of track. Again, mostly to keep the main line open. But this one may or may not be long enough for what we actually wanted here. But that looks good. I really hate when they make sharp turns like this, so we are going to give ourselves a straight piece of track here when you allow it. Allow it. There we go. And then same thing here, same logic. I just don't like how it looks when it doesn't do this. I think we should be able to get there from right here. Yep, that's as close as we're gonna get this. And get a couple signals in here, and we should be able... one way, no, don't need that. You can just go through here. You should be able to go that way just fine. Park in front of here. We replaced all of this track, so we need a couple signals on this one. We could make it one way, but what's the point? They're going through there, there. This one would go there. This one would go here. And then we have another crossing over here. All right. First thing done. Who is confused? Mid-stake train. Where are you? You shouldn't have problems going anywhere unless... Oh, did it remove the whole crossover here? It doesn't look like it did. The crossover is still here. This is not a stake car, so that shouldn't be the problem. Is it just a could not connect all stations? Nobody's going to this station, so I don't know why it would complain about that. Oh, this train just has a complaint. Yes. How about you just turn around and then mid-train... Is there a funny signal anywhere? Should we just let this run for a second and they figure out what they're gonna do? What is this? Waiting for free path. You're fine. Just go. That one goes now. Okay, you are going. But you're not able to get out of here. Oh, I see. I see what we don't have. The train is parked on top of it. But what we don't have is a continuation. Gosh, it's hard to see. There's a little piece of track here that was implied. Now, where is my my joint? Construction not possible, of course not, because why would there be easy things to do here? That makes perfect sense. So don't love it. But I think something that we can easily do is just get this one a little longer. And hey, you know what? This is going to be redone anyways. Very largely. What are you doing? Train. Turn around, buddy. There you go. Now you can go wherever you want to go. So yeah, we have this crossover here because this one did not want to play ball. No, you want to play ball. Okay, I just couldn't see it earlier. Let's take this one out before he gets over there. And now life is good again and they can drive as far as they need to drive. Wonderful. That is the first part. And no optimization. I really thought I was going to get to optimizing today, but I guess we're just doing fuel. So that is fuel number one. And I'm pausing just to check that we're not running out of anything here or here. I think I'm going to have no, don't have a truck go between these two. You should Here's my brain playing tricks on me again. It would not make a lot of sense to drive a train up here, to St. Ives. And then drop off all the crude. And then take the crude via truck here, because it's still a 2-to-1 ratio. Because then I have 2 trucks bringing fuel out here and only 1 truck bringing crude out there. That truck line is just not going to be as efficient or as make as much money as I want it to make. So the alternative to that is extend it and not use this station for fuel delivery. Bring all the crude down here and then have a truck bring it down there. That also feels silly. It makes a lot more sense to have another train station here, unload all the crude. That makes a lot of money. Then take a little bit of the refined oil back to St. Ives East. That gets dropped off into the fuel station. Same train, don't have to set up another line or anything else. Drop off all the oil and then just take back whatever fuel you have. That makes the most sense. It would eliminate trucks. I don't know that that is a good thing, but it is a thing that we're gonna do, I think. For right now, this is a terminal station. If we change our mind on that, we can. Just be aware that this is currently how this is laid out. I'm going to give myself a 3rd platform. Don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but it is there when we need it, when I need it, when I want it. I guess it's a better way to describe that. But connecting these things should be a walk in the park. There we go. There we go. And then you just become part of this road again. And then I'm sure you're connected. Wonderful. So this is our track delivery system for trains that we're going to put on this line whenever that happens. So I kind of want to keep this nearby, but it will just splice into whatever tracks we're going to build here now. And then we have to ask the question, do we need to connect it somewhere else? No, it's not in a good place for that. So I guess we're just going to leave it effectively the way it was. I got the first track over there. This doesn't have to be complicated at all. And the second track over here. Again, not complicated. Just has to happen. And then you can just have a very simple connector right here. Nothing crazy has to happen with this one. You just have to come in. And then you have to be able to stop here and leave. This is not a main line yet. If this is a main line, we're going to rearrange this however we need to, but it's a start. Optimization. Speaking of optimization, there's a lot of cargo sitting here that we probably have to do something with, but not yet. So yeah, you're just going to deliver this here and then you're going to go back home. That should work. The problem now is that there is no through connection right here. And that's something I do want to fix. This is a humongous task, you know that, right? Humongous is a strong word, really. All you have to do is replace this road with a tunnel that goes through here so they stop going to your bus connections, but then the Marlboro tram... Oh, these are not connected. Good. I was worried. If these would have been connected, there would have been much trouble, but since they're not connected, I can easily take this out and replace it with a through, well, with an underground road, effectively. We're still connected, right? Yes. We'll connect that with an underground road, and this will just be replaced with through track, which should make our life super duper easy. So configure, get rid of you right now, then configure again, get me a couple tracks. There we go, this one. I would prefer if we get just the middle tracks, because then I can connect them with non-kosher tracks. What I mean by that is I can use these and don't have to click as much as I do otherwise. So you go there. Oh, that other track below us is a little annoying, but this is fine. You go there, you go there. We can even put a signal in there if we wanted to. This is no longer our main approach, so that's gonna change. I don't know how that's gonna change yet, but it will change. Up to the point where they are snapping. Autosave, much appreciated, but if you could cool it for a minute. I know that there's a time interval that I could set, but that's not what I want to do right now. Get you here and get you in here. Beautiful. You did it. And then we have to do the same thing over on this side, which means all of this needs a haircut. Haircut, 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 haircutting, cutting the hair. Hair is cut. Oh, come on. Just do the thing I need you to do. There you go. That's connected. And this one obviously just connects to the thing that we just built. That looks good. This guy, you are a wood connection. I don't love that the road goes as far as it goes, but I think we'll be okay. We do have a choice. We could undo everything that we just did a second ago. Also, this is not connected, so good job on that. We do have a choice. I could undo everything that we just did and just use the left 2 tracks for fuel and the right 2 tracks for the stuff that goes through here. Speed-wise, that is much more intelligent and much more efficient. Intelligence is a strong word for that, because I'm really calling myself stupid if I say that, right? Yeah, because I want to do the opposite. I want more trains here, but okay, I want more trains. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all, because these trains start here and end here, the fuel trains, and the other trains go through here. That's just a through track for them. So it doesn't make any sense at all, by any sense of the imagination, to have those trains share the same track when the only thing that they do is just have a very short piece of existence together. So I should have probably seen that coming first or earlier, but I didn't. So now we're here, and we're just going to replace this by what I now know is a better solution, and then they will just not step on each other's toe. The rail will still be connected. Oh, you're going to the wrong side, but it will just give you a crossover when we get to it. The rail will still be connected, but everything is just going to look a little different here because we will have more dedicated tracks to play with. I'm going as far away as they're not snapped together, and then I'm going to give them the snap that I want. There you go. You have a little bit of a curvature going on over there, but that is fine. And then that track will actually connect to these things, so... more deletion. Yeah. Are we going to get to optimization today? No. No. Absolutely not. Getting finally past my... I can't even call it cold. It was like a month. And there's still just a lot of junk in my throat, which is super exciting. And I'm sorry you have to hear that, but it is what it is. It's human nature, as they say. And this one just has to go now. And will you just connect to this straight up? You kind of are, and you kind of are flat, and it's a smooth curve. Smooth curve equal great. So that can go there, that can go here. You need a quick jump over to this side. I'm just going to allow it to do that right now. And then these still need a normal crossover. If you could go a little faster than 100, that'd be great, but I'll take 100 right now. That one goes there, that one goes there. They should be able to figure out how they need to connect all of this. And then obviously on this side, I will give that guy a crossover, don't worry. On this side, we're going to do something similar, but here we have a straight piece of track, so we can go, we should be able to go 120. There we go. Full crossover right here, and then you just hop onto this side of the track, and then we're going to remove that when we're ready. Okay, good. This looks fine. Someone left something silly over here. Let's fix that up a little bit. Yeah, that looks better. I think the same can be said on this side. We really don't need those holes in the ground. Beautiful. You've done something. Yeah, that's connected, that goes through there. What are you really connecting to? Box steak car? You are... What? You're just fine. Unpause, you still look confused. Bakersfield, Bakerville, back up. Oh, I got it. This side is not connected yet. Yep, I got you. I will allow you to be part of the main line here if you choose to do so. It's very slow on that side, and it's also too much curvature, so it's not just too slow, it's actually impossible to do. Both of you can come in there. This is not highly efficient, but it will be fine, and we will see if this slows down what we're doing or not. For right now, I don't hate this because it's different, but I'm not over changing that to something more suitable for the things that we're doing here. So everything's connected, cool. Signal up everything. We do want a couple one-way signals like there and there. Definitely there, and then right and left. They're probably too close together now, but that's fine. Yes. We do have the track going on over here. I will probably re-signal this at some point, but right now is not my preferred time to do that. Let's get those all back into where they need to be. I don't need them to be right next to each other. I just need them to be. That looks good. That feels good. And we did remove a bunch of stuff here, didn't we? Yes. You go there. You go here. We don't have this guy connected to anything anymore, so I can't forget about that. Configure you, platform, passenger cargo building. Really just a cargo platform. I would love to put it right there. The train is already overloading that a little bit, so I can't really squeeze one in there. I'm assuming... Yeah, we can't squeeze a cargo platform there. We can't squeeze anything in here. What are you doing? What are you gonna do? All you really need is this one to be connected to that side. So, with that in mind, we can get rid of this road, reconfigure you to have cargo platform. We can even make this with a passenger platform, to be clear. But this feels gooder. And cargo building, cargo platform, yes. No, you don't like that because then you're pretending that this is a real piece of track, which it isn't. Okay, but you do have the opportunity to go here now. Okay, you can't do that. What you can do is get another 2 platforms on this end. And then you can get more cargo building. Yes, 1 more of these. That will do. Okay, now, this is just a little cargo hub. I hope you like it. But this connection just needs to get that guy connected to it. And this connection just needs to get connected to the wood shop. And the wood shop is not connected because it no longer has tentacles. Let's get tentacles back from the wood shop. I saw 1 tentacle already. There we go. It's hiding behind the tree. It's right there. But that's what we needed. Now you are connected to everything that you were connected before. Wonderful. Anything else you gotta adjust right now? Just a little bit of this, but I don't think that that's really important here. Okay, you can let them run. Once this train is out, we can remove this crossover track because we really don't need it. Well, you do want a crossover track at some point, but it's really not super important. And I think we can set up our line. Okay, set up the line that will save the fuel station because that's all we're really doing here. So we're gonna start here. I would like you to wait until loaded, but sure, no, wait, fully load all, max stop time forever, because there's no reason to go anywhere if you can't be full. Then go down here, then go down here and go back. And those 2, I will not tell you to wait for anything or load anything, because that is fine. Marlborough West, you can actually use any platforms that you can go to. St. Ives South, you can't, and St. Ives East, you can use any that you want to go to. Okay. Oh, that's right. If you go to any of the other ones... Oh, because there's no crossover yet. Let's fix that. If you go to any of the other ones, you can only get out to the 3rd one, but you can't go out to the other one. So let's just do this and give you number 1 and 2. Those 2 all work. What are we dealing with here? Maybe we can't do 2? Should we do 1? No. Should we do 2? No. No. Which one is which? 2 and 3. You should be able to go to 2 and 3. If this is a double slip switch, you can go in there, yes, and then you can go out. Yes, that's all good. So you manage line, last one, you should be able to go to 2 and 3. Cannot reach next. Yes, you can, you're fine. 2, 3, yeah. Why can you not go back? There's no little fix-it tool over here either, which I don't appreciate. Oh, you're trying to go to the wrong one, buddy. You have to go to 2. Always go to 2. 2's the middle. Why? What are you complaining about? You can't go from... Oh. Okay. I see the mistake that I have made and done. This is the one that needs to connect to 2 or 3, which are both of these places, tracks, outside pieces. And then it stops here, just goes through the middle. We could add another stop, but at this point, I don't think that's necessary. So that is fine. This is going to be the fuel saver line. That's what we're going to call it. Cool. How long can you be? You can be as long as the building's max length, which is 320, which should be plenty for what we're going to do here. So where are we going to get you from? We are going to get you from down here, but we do have to make sure that we add the track back in so we can actually get the connection. That one is fine. This one is just on, and now that's just a connecting piece of track. Nothing too exciting. Then get to our depot down here, buy a train, and we don't have many trains available, so it's either this one or the electric. It's a longer route, so I'm feeling electric. Cargo, we don't have to make any choices because this is what we need, and we have a length of 320, and that's what I'm going to use. 320 like that, mediocre power. We may add another power line for this, but not yet. Cool, set that up. Look at our line. Oh, we can actually see the fuel saver line. Very good. Then you can get out of here right now if you want, if you wish. Good job, buddy. You're doing it. We're not done yet. Why are we not done yet? Because we have to set up the distribution from here. Otherwise, fuel is not going to flow. There's a little bit of fuel here because you get the first level for free. So the first 100 units will go out of here. But nothing else, right? Yeah, good. Cool. Truck line. 2 truck lines, please, to deliver fuel to places. This is a long traffic jam, which I don't appreciate. Let's talk to you and turn off the signal here because that's completely unnecessary. We may turn it into a roundabout if we have to. But yeah, whatever. They can figure it out. Is there a dedicated turn lane? There is. I think they would like 2 dedicated turn lanes. Let's fix this on the fly really quick because we can do this, we can do this. We just make you a little bigger. And now we have 2 turn lanes to the left. Why? Why? Maybe they are trying to get to the city. I don't know. They also despawn a little bit over there, which is cute. Cool. South Petherton, you want 129 fuel. Excellent. And then Marlborough, you want... Yeah, we don't need this food factory. You want 40. So we are talking about almost 200 units so far, which is super exciting. So let's keep that all rolling. Where is fuel desired? Currently on this side of the map. We're gonna drive on the right of the road. That's fine. How's it going over here? You want it pretty much everywhere. So how about right here? Also driving on the right side of the road. That should be fine. We are going to do you into there. This is the South Petherton fuel. And then the other one is going to go from here to here. And this is the Marlboro, obviously, fuel. Cool. Don't worry about not being consistent with things. Oh, I also removed this connection here. Is that a problem or is that a good thing that I did that? I think it's okay. I think it's okay that I don't have a connection here anymore. All right. Otherwise, I'll put a tunnel through this and then we can call it perfect. Yeah, that's good. Let's get a couple trucks on there. We have a truck depot right here. There are not really choices that we can make. It's just tanker trucks. They are for delivery, but this should be fine. Get me 2 on Marlboro fuel, and then the other 2 on South Petherton fuel, Soapy fuel. Cool. And then we can expand that as we need it. But with those, we should now have a demand created for lines to get, well, the things that they need. So that's good. Optimization. Finally, we're here. Yeah, what should we do? We need to look at a couple stations that are currently overloaded. And the best way to do that is write down, no, this is the line. And we can also look at the line, but this is vehicle statistics. Station statistics is what you want. You want to look for all the ones that are very poor or not. But That's what we're going to do in the next episode, because this is very exciting, but it may also take a long time to get these things right. And there are a lot of things that we have to connect right now, which I have to get to first. And then obviously we have more cities that have to get into, put into place, etc., etc. It would be nice if Sherigan and Acton become part of the St. Ives backup ecosystem, and then Oundle. Chagford honestly needs to be Eastham. These can just get a quick connection, and then Oundle can all go all the way down to backup and connect somehow into our regional train system. It'll be cool. Awesome. So we have a lot of stuff to do, probably. And today was just saving fuel, and tomorrow will be, well, the other thing. Where is my friendly train? I want to talk to you. I would like to talk to you. I would like to get the rail up. You're waiting until full. Beautiful. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.